What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more of The Cure, and we're up to the penultimate tune on Wish 1992. Thank you as always to Phil. And in that regard, I did want to mention we're going to do the second to last track this time. Next week, I think we'll do the final track on Wish and maybe a special 2-for-1 or Cure double, and then the week after that, we'll start the next album proper. But in any case, the penultimate tune is To Wish Impossible Things. So first of all, obviously, there's a reference to the verb which gives the album its title. And yeah, I feel like Robert Smith's particularly well suited to write a song like this, in that if you wish for something impossible, not something unlikely or improbable, which even if you're not bound to attain it, it could still serve as a motivating force. You could strive for that ideal and hope that you might get it, but even if you don't, it could still have value. But if you wish for something impossible, it's like you're setting yourself up for disappointment, because no matter how hard you try, no matter what unlikely scenario or improbable circumstances you might achieve, it still will be short of the thing you're wishing for. Although again, I guess I could see where someone would still find value in that, even though they're well aware they can never actually get it. But yeah, it feels like the right type of potentially melancholic scenario which Robert Smith could lend his expressive words and vocals to. So let's give it a listen. This is The Cure. The song is To Wish Impossible Things, and it's from their 1992 album Wish. Is there anyone in the pop genre, a songwriter who is as effective at breaking your emotional heart during the course of a song as Robert Smith? I like, honestly, like his ability to write heart-wrenching, heart-rending lyrics and to deliver them in a vocal style that it's like you inhabit the characters of his scene painting, of his storytelling. It's incredible. And while I imagine some of these feelings and scenarios are autobiographical or drawn from his own feelings, it's like he can just find, like, he can access that type of human condition, like, more broadly. So it's amazing to me. And in fact, I gotta say, like, there have been multiple songs on previous albums which are in that melancholy, like, gut wrenching type of vein. But this album, and especially the back half of this album, it's like sad song after sad song after sad song, and they're all exquisite. They're like beautifully sad songs, and this is another one. And secondarily, and like I kept gesticulating and expressing in disbelief, the violin here, it goes a long way toward giving further expression beyond Robert's words, beyond his excellent vocals, to that sense of heartbreaking melancholy, lament, regret. And it's funny, I was thinking about the phrase, to wish impossible things, kind of future looking, like something somewhere you'd like to get eventually. But it's actually like the past to the present, not the present to the future. The song is like, this is the way things used to be. The sun was in the sky, the night sky was full of stars. You remember how we felt, and we thought this was always going to be the case. And it turns out he and they were wishing impossible things. And now the sun is cold. Now the sky is gray. There's no bright shining stars. Now the sad reality of the fragility, the mortality of that feeling, of that connection, of that relationship, it's all dawned on him in the present. So like, I knew there'd be some temporal gap, but I thought it would be like present to the future. But no, it's the past, which was more idyllic, warm, and optimistic, to the present, which is crestfallen, heartbroken, and all the colors have been muted, all the warmth has evaporated. And again, the way he delivers the vocals, fantastically articulating that same sentiment. And yeah, like the violin stood out more than anything else sonically, but the overall atmosphere was kind of heavy and languid and smooth. So it definitely had this, kind of dragging your feet, knowing the reality is not what you thought it was going to be. But yeah, I can't get away from that violin, just beautiful, and I'd love to know who the player was on this one. So yes, another masterful, melancholic, what's the right phrase? Well, just simply masterful, melancholic song on an album full of them, but like one representative of the vibe of this album is what I was trying to say in a more literary way, but we'll just go with the simple phrasing. But yeah, it's incredible how thematically consistent this album has been, and how in different ways sonically they found a way to give off the vibe that the lyrics and the vocals are as well. So in any case, I did notice the last track on the album is called End, which we began with Open and we finish with End. So obviously, like, in terms of the overall mapping of the album and the naming of the songs, definitely some bookending going on. We will look forward to that, and as I said, there might be another treat along with that next time, and I will see you then. Peace.